Are you looking for the best 3-room tent? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best tent on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Crua Core 6-Person Tent. If you want a large tent you can take out in any weather conditions, including snow, then the Crua Core 6-Person Tent is your match. It's made of polyester, which is breathable and the water resistance will keep you dry. The main tent, the Crua Core, fits 6 people in sleeping bags, but if the number of people in your party is higher, it attaches to several other smaller Crua tents. You could also get one of these for gear storage to maximize your floor space in the tent. It also has ample headroom, more than most large camping tents of this capacity, so you can walk around the tent with ease. This headroom extends to the outside, where there's a large tent awning you can spend time under. The awning will work in rain or snow, so long as the weather isn't falling at a sharp angle. It's a highly insulated tent with thick fabric that remains breathable, letting it withstand the extreme weather but keep you warm. It also blocks outside sound, so don't worry about the howling winds. The only downside is how it blocks out light in the interior space. This is excellent for sleeping late, but it would be nice to have some windows for daytime use. At number 2. Coleman Weathermaster Tent, 6/10 Person. For a tent contrasting the prior, here's one with a room you can hang out and awake. The screen room of the 6-person tent lets you spend time in the great outdoors without the nuisance of bugs, thanks to the mesh screen room. Kids love to play regardless of the dirt and bugs outside, but for parents, it's a nightmare. The screen room in the tent lets you sit and watch the kids while staying safe yourself. Another feature that makes it excellent for small families is the hinge door for easy access. Kids often struggle with zippers, and carrying toddlers out of a regular tent door can get nightmarish. Inside the tent, you'll find a divider making 2 separate rooms as sleeping areas as well as the screen room to give parents privacy at night. Overall, it's a simple, large family tent perfect for casual weekend camping trips with young kids. This tent comes with Coleman's WeatherTech system, which includes inverted seams and waterproof tent floor to keep you dry on your trip. This tent has only one downfall: in cold weather conditions, the tent can get a little chilly. At number 3. Core 9-Person Instant Cabin Tent. This is a 2-room tent, advertised as having a bedroom and a living space. If that's what you're looking for, then this may be the tent for you, so long as you don't have a family of 9. The advertised capacity is for both rooms, so fewer people can sleep in the actual sleeping space. Of course, you can use the living space however you wish, as a sleeping area or as a sleeping and living area. It's large enough to do what you please with it. There are 2 large doors letting you access the living area, though you have to cross the space to get to the bedroom. Once you get through the easy 60-second setup, you can take advantage of those doors and rooms. With the rain fly off, the mesh roof in the core makes it good for watching the stars at night. Users report that staying in the tent is a pleasant experience, great for bonding with family, although when it rains, things can get difficult. The tent has a leaking issue around the seams, so use a seal for extra protection. In general, this tent doesn't beat the Eureka in most categories, but it does put up a great all-round performance and, for its budget price, is one to consider. At number 4. Coleman Instant Cabin Tent, April 6, 10-Person. Here's an instant cabin tent well suited to a group of friends for several reasons, some of which are the pre-attached tent poles for easy, instant setup and the 10-person tent capacity. Friends don't want to waste time wrangling a camping tent into shape, so the instant tent aspect lets you start relaxing swiftly. The tired driver, after your trip into the wilderness, can even dive into the tent to sleep the day away in darkness, thanks to the dark room technology. The dark room tech keeps 90% of sunlight out of the 10-person cabin tent, as well as reducing the heat in the tent. However, some users report condensation and clamminess. 2-room dividers add privacy for the daytime sleeper. 4 or 5 people fit in each room, depending on whether you use sleeping bags or air mattresses. The cabin-style tent fits 4 queens in total. It's a large tent, larger if you keep the floor space as clear as possible, and makes for a good place to sleep and not much more. It's so dark in the camping tent that it's not great for livability, although with the large windows and hinged door open, it will let light in if you desire.